Hey everybody, so there's Lovey. He wanted to come out here in this hot weather, so we're not gonna be out here long because we gotta go back in the house, and it seems like we're the only ones out here. I see one person out there walking, but I see somebody else. But yeah, so hey everybody, so we're gonna do a real talk. I know my locks all over the place, but that's alright. Nobody got time for that. You know, don't come for me. Don't come for me. But if you guys are wondering what's on my lips, it is called Chocolate by NYX Intense Butter Gloss. I think it's Intense, I think. So yeah, I want to make sure I ain't got none on my teeth. But anyway, alright, so this is the real talk, and it's really hot out here. It's very humid out here. So if you guys are outside, please remember to stay hydrated and stuff like that. I did a vlog the other day, but I'm not going to put it up. So I'm just going to put this up real quick, whatever the case is. And I'm also going to do my jump rope. Today is the last day. I don't think I'm going to come out here and do it because it is too hot, unless I do it later on in the evening time, like 7 o'clock. So I will be putting out I think it's 2 or 3 of my videos in one day today. And this is the last day for the jump rope challenge, and I will be doing a video tomorrow showing you guys some pictures and stuff like that. So don't come for me when y'all see the pictures or whatever the case is, because you do have some haters out here that will sit up here and dislike the button because they're sitting at home doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? And whatever the case is, so you're sitting at home, you know, being a hater because you're not putting out your jump rope and stuff like that, and you're being unfit. So I understand that, which is cool. So you dislike the button, that means you just stink or whatever the case is. So whatever the case. So I understand. You don't have a jump rope, or you just like, what she thinks she doing, whatever like that. So yeah, I understand that. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you want to sit home and be at the front of the computer and, you know, dislike because, you know, you're not getting fit. You know, you're just sitting there, you know, looking unfit. You know what I mean? So whatever the case is. So I mean, you know, whatever. So yeah, it's all good in the hood. But at any rate, that's just based about that. But yeah, so I'm about to do a little real talk with Marquita. So if I step on anybody's toes, it's ouch. Okay, at the end of the day, you know, nobody got time for that, because, you know, sometimes you need that real talking and that motivation, because a lot of people, you know, sit up here and do a lot of things that doesn't make any sense in this world. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about people that are mean. You know what I'm saying? People that are mean. You know, mean, downright mean. I know we all have emotions. We can be mean at sometimes and stuff like that. But a lot of people are downright mean. And I should say miserable. Miserable people. Misery loves company. People who are miserable always sit up there and talk about people all the time. At the end of the day, it's like, why you want to sit up there and talk about people all the time? That means you're miserable. You have nothing else to do. And at the end of the day, you're worried about Sally, Jack, and Jane, when Sally, Jack, and Jane is not paying any of your bills or is not doing anything for you. And so you're worried about what they are doing, and all your priorities is falling by the wayside. All your priorities is not getting met because you're worried about what Sally, Jack, and Jan is doing. So what at the end of the day? And this is why with a lot of people sit up here and talk about people, and then at the end of the day their stuff is not in order. What gives you the right to sit up here and talk about somebody constantly and keep on talking about the person, and when the person sit up there and responds back to you, you want to sit there and get mad and are in the wrong? That don't make sense. Do it, make it make sense, because it don't. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people do that, okay? And that's the problem with a lot of people in this world. If you mind your business and do what you're supposed to do, or whatever like that, do it. If you're mad at somebody is leveling up higher than you, why are you sitting up there hating? Level up yourself as well. That should give you motivation and encouragement. There's a lot of haters out here that just want to sit up here and hate because they are not leveling up as well. You see what I'm saying? You can level up too. I am surrounded by a lot of positive people that's doing a lot of things. I have a sorority sister that has multiple businesses, and her daughter has a business, and then and you know, and she has a master's. I think she got her doctorate and stuff like that. Whatever the case is, my other friends, you know, they managers at stores and stuff like that. They got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I surround myself around people that do that. I don't surround myself around miserable people. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna sit up there and talk about somebody all day, I ain't surrounding myself with you, boo. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like, no, because I'm not gonna be miserable with you. At the end of the day, no. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, and people come and go in your life all the time, and you just have to take it with a grain of salt and say que sera, sera. That's just what it is, okay? There's a lot of people that I don't talk to. There's a lot of people, whatever the case is, and I just let go and let God. I don't hold grudges or whatever the case is, because that's just what it is. There's a lot of people that I don't talk to, and that's just basically what it is, you know. And at the end of the day, I just do that. I ignore and don't talk to them, because at the end of the day, it's something that you did that didn't align with me and my spirit, or my whatever vibe that I was getting from you after that. It just was like, oh no, I can't do that, my dude. You see what I'm saying? Bruh, like what you You know what I mean? So I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you don't understand my reasoning, whatever the case is, you know, it's cool, or whatever the case is. Like, maybe you want to ask, but at the end of the day, like I always say, a lot of people don't know how to respond. I mean, approach me. So they probably gonna be like, hold on. So it's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna blink like this, or I'm gonna just no response. Or I'm gonna be like, okay. Or I'm like, I don't care. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you won't know what I'm gonna say. So it's cool, or whatever the case is, because that's why a lot of people don't know, because they don't know exactly what I'm gonna say, because I can really, you know, make you look dumb. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody has the time for that. Who has the time and energy to be talking about people being miserable, just sitting and like blah 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 like that? Why don't you put this energy into something positive? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, people have all this negative energy and always talking about something and stressing over something, and all your priorities is falling by the wayside, all the way at the totem pole, all the way down to the ground right here. This is where your priorities at, all the way down to where that dirt at. You see what I'm saying? And because you worried about Sally, Jack, and Jane and what they doing. So what are they doing? Oh, are they paying you something? Oh, are they taking care? You know what I'm saying? Like what are they doing for you? Hello? Anybody? Can I get an answer? Like, what are they doing for you? You see what I'm saying? Like come on. If you got stuff that you want to do, whatever like that, and you want to level up and you want to get better at your craft or whatever you're doing, get better at it. The more you work on yourself, the more you do for yourself, the more you stay in tune with yourself, the better you will be. The better off you will be. The more negative energy you spew out, the more negative energy you bring into your life, the more, you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that is really ugly inside, and it spews out, so you look ugly outside too. And it's sad. At the end of the day, it's so sad that people have to act like this. It's really sad that a lot of people have to act like this. You sit up here with this negative energy and trying to bounce it off of other people. When I see that negative energy and I see it trying to come my way, oh, it's called peace, goodbye, because you ain't trying to bounce that off to me. Oh no, my dude, you got the wrong one. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You got the wrong one, my dude. You know what I mean? So I don't got time for that. You know, I'm not gonna sit there and worry about something that's not bringing value to my life. I'm not gonna worry about something that's not adding any type of value to my life. I'm not learning a lesson from BS. I am not getting a certificate from BS. I am not getting nothing of that from BS. That's not it. I'm not getting nothing from drama. I'm not benefiting from it. Is that going to help me with my yoga career? Is that going to help me with my job? Is that going to help me with Lovey? Is that going to put food on my table? Is that going to help me, you know, invest? I mean, is that going to help me with my YouTube channel? No. All of this is going to bring me down. And that's why I have little to no drama in my life. People that know me know I don't do that. And that's just what it is. So if you keep your life like that, and not saying that life is all peaches and cream, because we all have problems. We all do have problems. But at the end of the day, the problems that you have will go away eventually. But don't try to add another problem that you never had before, and you add in another situation to where something that you got to think about, and something that you got to argue about, and something that you got to think about, and you're clouding your brain off of BS. And then all your priorities is getting down, pushed down, and then because you're worried about other people. It don't make sense. Make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? People always doing, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people, some people out here are doing the wrong things. And they sit here and think it's okay. Because at the end of the day, you see what I'm saying? People that probably surrounding you, whatever the case is, or whatever, that, you know, probably like the BS. You see what I'm saying? I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like, but that's not what I like. I don't like BS. I don't do well with BS. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, you see what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't do that. Like I said, look, don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't got time for that. You know, so, and this is why, like I said before, a lot of people don't know how to approach me or whatever the case is, because of how I am. You know, so once you get on that side of me, like ignoring you or not talking to you, whatever like that, then, hey, this is what it is, my dude. That's just basically it about that. You know, I can't help. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, bruh, like, you know, and I don't be holding no grudges or whatever the case is. You know, you got people that you don't talk to, whatever the case is. Just like with relationships, you know, with your, you know, boyfriend, you know, ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. You have been in, you know, you have gotten your heart broken, whatever like that. I've gotten my heart broken, and you know, my exes, whatever the case is, I don't got no grudges by them, because you know why? At the end of the day, it happened for a reason. You know, that wasn't the person for me to move them along so I could have somebody else that's better. You know, so God was just like, nope, wrong. I meant, you know, you had to go through the heartbreaks, which was sad or whatever the case is, but you pick up, you know, brush yourself off and try again, like Aaliyah said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you gotta do. And that's what you gotta do, and keep it moving. I don't got no grudges. You know what I'm saying? I get my ex, you know, will say happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I said happy birthday to them, whatever like that. Cordial. That's what it is. I'm not gonna say, oh, I ain't gonna say happy birthday to you because you did this to me. No, for what? It's over. At the end of the day, it's over. Que sera, my dude. Like, you just have to get over stuff. It's over. Like, dag, let go and let God. I don't see what's so hard about that. And when people say stuff that they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, but whatever the case is, and they sit up there and do the total opposite. Cause it's like that. You sit up there and talk about it, but you don't be about it. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't care. Like I said before, whatever is not value in my life, I ain't gonna, no. I am living my best life. I'm out here walking lovey in this hot heat. You know, God was able to let me wake up this morning, go to church, you know, get the word from my pastor, say hi to people and stuff like that, have a women's meeting. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm about to go inside, back in the air conditioner, okay, because it is hot out here. So I hope y'all got ACs, because it's mad hot out here, okay? And especially if you got a pet. So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, go and enjoy the AC that I have in my house, and then I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna edit and put out my videos, and then I'm gonna say thank you to the disliker that be disliking my Jumprope videos, because at the end of the day, you just sitting on your behind doing nothing. So I don't got time for it. I don't got time for that. That's why I said, if anybody come at me with BS, you know, you try to hand me BS on a plate, I will throw that plate in your face, back in your face. Like, bruh. I'm just gonna look at you like, bruh, like, you ain't gonna feed me that, my dude. You ain't gonna feed me that. This is why it's called deuces, okay? And you know, people get mad because the fact that you don't talk to, oh, my dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't force somebody to talk to you. You can't force somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Que sera, okay? That is the word of the day. Que sera, my dude. Que sera. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Make my life less stressful. If I don't got to worry about all that, I don't got time for that. I already got enough problems. If y'all don't know what I've been through, oh Lord Jesus. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me do a testimony out here. I'm not gonna be that transparent, but because you guys know I'm transparent with my hair, you know, you already know that. But the stuff that I've been through since like the end of June and up until now, like, I don't have time for petty stuff. All the stuff that I've been through, the stuff that I was worrying about and stuff like that, and still worrying about, you know, it's like, I thank God that I got through it. I pray and I got through it with the support of friends, family, and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I said, like, here on YouTube or whatever the case is, you know, like, you know, you do meet a lot of people. You meet people, there's people that I still talk to that I met on YouTube. I met, you know, some nice young ladies from the planner community. I talk to them. I talk to my natural hair friends. I still talk to them. We have a close bond relationship. I still talk to people that I met on other parts of the YouTube community and stuff like that. There's people that I don't talk to anymore, and that's just the end of that. You see what I'm saying? You know, like, I don't have time for that. You got people over here busting veins and getting high blood pressures and about to have a stroke, a heat stroke, because Sally, Jack, and Jane said that. Who gives a... Okay? So, worry about yourself. Put that energy in yourself. Put it in yourself. If you put that energy in yourself, you won't have all that ugly, dark energy in your body that spews out and make you look even uglier. Put that stuff in, put all that into something positive. I'm not saying you gotta be positive 24/7. I know, like I said before, we have emotions. We get mad, we get this, we get that, whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, why be miserable all the time? Life is too freaking short. Life is too short. Do what you're supposed to do. You don't want to be one of the ones saying, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, because if I wasn't talking about Sally, Jack, and Jane, I could have did this, I could have did that, but I was, you know, I was, you know, doing, you know, worrying about them more than I was worrying about myself. But then it's too late. It's too late. I be watching stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's been coming across my ads on YouTube and stuff like that, and coming across my my recommendations, because I do follow a lot of fitness channels and motivation channels. So a lot of that other crap don't really come through my YouTube feed, because I'll be following a lot of those other channels. So with the fitness channels coming on, the motivational and stuff like that, there was an older lady. She was in like, she was 100 and something, 102. She was doing yoga out here. So I'm like, you see what I'm saying? It was one day, I think I was watching it, and I was a little tired. I was like, I don't feel like doing. I saw that ad come up on YouTube. I was like, Charmaine, get your butt up, because we about to do this right here. Like, she out here doing yoga out here, talking about this is what she do, and she do this, and she do. And there was one older lady. She used to run track and stuff like that. And at one time she couldn't walk anymore and stuff like that, but she was able to. But now she be doing stuff, you know, doing her little running like this, you know, little stuff and whatever the case is. I'm like, come on now, bruh. I don't got time for that. That's what I'm talking about. People out here disliking stuff, whatever like that. But you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You's a hater. You are a hater out here. You a hater. Straight point blank period. You a hater. So at the end of the day, my dude, okay, that's just basically it about that. So like when I saw that, I'm like, let me just do this, because if she could do it, I'm 36 years old, and come on now, I'm not handicapped, thank God. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to move my limbs and stuff like that, or whatever the case is. So come on. You got people out here that is disabled and is doing a lot of stuff, and a lot of people out here is sitting on their butt, disliking videos, talking about people, saying this and that and the third, and they out here living their best life, and people sit up there and be miserable. Why? Get out of here. People is crazy today. Some people are crazy. Big ups to the people that's leveling up and doing what they're supposed to do and being motivating and inspiring to a lot of people. Because I'm telling you right now, with this jump rope challenge, Tochi K, she is inspiring and motivational. The people that's around me is inspiring and motivational. The friends that I have is inspiring and motivational. Because of the professions that they are in, because the advice that they give, I listen and stuff like that. They listen to me and things of that sort, and that's what I'm happy, and I praise God for the people that I have in my life and my family. You see what I'm saying? Thank God for that. You see what I'm saying? And thank God for removing anything that don't need to be in my life. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, and that's just point blank period. Okay? So like, we ain't got time for that. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like, y'all, like I said before, life is too short and sweet to be dwelling on stuff that is not relevant to you. Don't bring no irrelevant mess to me, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna make you look dumb. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, son, nah, my dude. I'm a liar. You seriously did that? Like my dude, like, are you this is a joke? Is this April Fool's, my dude? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Come on, lovey. We're going back this way. So we're about to go back home because it's hot. So no, come on, lovey. Come on. So thank y'all for you know, I had to let that out, because there's a lot of people out here that's out here in this world that's doing the most for no reason. They putting energy to the wrong stuff, and they wonder why their priorities is all messed up. They wonder why a lot of things ain't going the way it's supposed to go, because you worried about Sally, Jack, and Jane. What they doing for you? I'll wait. Make it make sense. You know, and I laugh at stuff like that because it's like it's crazy how things be happening. It just makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? I laugh at the BS and I ignore the BS because at the end of the day I don't got time for the BS. You see what I'm saying? You know, whatever. You know, and some people might call me mean because the way I move or the way things I do, I don't care. K Sarah. Word that K Sarah. Okay, you know, put that in the chat if you can spell it. Okay, but yeah, so or put that in the comments. K Sarah. You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically about that. You just have to protect yourself and protect your energy because at the end of the day, who is going to look out for you? Number one, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to die by yourself. You see what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to have people surrounded by you that's going to love you and stuff like that, and that's who I have around me. But you're going to have people that's going to want to enter your territory and want to try to tear you down, try to hate on you and not congratulate you. So you're going to have to decipher from that. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to go through that, you know, you probably have to go through stepping stones and stuff like that, obstacles and stuff like that, and you know, you probably going to get hurt and stuff like that. But that's just you're going to get hurt. But you know, you got to go through it so you can learn the lessons. So the lessons can be learned. You see what I'm saying? And once you learn that lesson, you Gucci. And you'll know for next time, like, oh, I saw that in so-and-so, so no. Or I saw that, oh, I learned from that. Oh, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh, red flag, I saw that red flag last time. I ain't gonna do that. So you learn from it. Just take it like that and learn from it and keep it moving, boo. That's all you gotta do, all right? Keep it moving. But people don't know how to do that. People always gotta say something. Let it go. Let go. Okay? That's all you gotta do. So I just be living my best life, exercising, walking lovey, doing what I'm supposed to do, trying to get that flat stomach, trying to get the inches off and doing what I'm supposed to do, and that's it. I don't worry about Sally, Jack, and Jane because they ain't worried about me. So I'm not gonna worry about them because they're not doing anything to benefit me. So that's just basically about that, okay? Okay, all right, okay, okay. Sorry, Cardi B, but okay, I just like that part from you, okay? So anyway, I'm done. Stay cool. Stay in your positive energy. Stay being inspired. Surround yourself by people that want to do something. Do not surround yourself by miserable people. Do not, because you will be miserable as well. And you will take on whatever personality that they have because it's rubbing off on you. So once again, do you, boo. Que sera, sera. And keep it moving. And like I said with me, you got something to say to me, say it at your own risk. That's just basically about that. But you know, whatever the case is, I ain't mean. I'm just telling the truth and I speak the truth. If you don't like it, if I'm stepping on your toes, ouch. Ouch, my dude. Ooh. It's that ouchie, right, lovey? So that's just basically about that, y'all. I'm out of here. I talked enough. Stay cool, be blessed, have a nice, wonderful day, and remember to conserve your energy for something positive and not something negative. And don't worry about Sally, Jack, and Jane because they're not going to do nothing for you. If they're not doing nothing positive for you and they're bringing you down or spewing out stuff, remember, stay away from miserable people because they're not doing nothing for you. They ain't doing nothing but hating and not congratulating. All right, peace, bye.